Been 3 games this season. We know how much of an emphasis you guys put on being more physical with the run game. How you think you guys have been doing so far in that area?
I mean, for the most part, I think we've been pretty solid. Especially the big UNC game. We kind of, the run game really snapped off then. They kind of taking toes here and there, but I think for the most part, as the season goes on, we'll be more consistent, more dominant, and I think create a precedent that the O-line runs the whole thing.
I think last week, without Kavorian out there, people were wondering how good is the run game going to be. But you guys went out and had over basically 140 yards, still produced. How much confidence does that give you guys heading into this week, knowing that you guys can still produce a good run game?
Oh, of course, it's a lot of confidence. Whether we drop a player or we lose, we gain a player, either way, just the overall thought that, the run game has been pretty consistent for the most part. And then, we constantly build on that every week. It brings that confidence knowing that either way we'll be fine in the run game. And no matter who we play, no matter what defense we play, we'll definitely be able to produce the way we should.
We're talking to Sonny. He thinks this might be the best defensive front you guys see all season. Does anything stand out to you on tape when you watch them?
I would say I think their D-line, they hold the point really well. I don't think so far as we played, I don't think any D-lines that we play so far has held the point like their D-line does. But if we play with good leverage, pad level, and just play overall dominantly and physical, I think we should be fine. Everybody does their 1/5 and, keep playing the way it should, and we'll do it.
How fun is it to have a chance to block for a guy like Josh Hoover and just seeing what he's doing this season?
It's amazing, just seeing who grew from who he was and, being a backup to now being a high prospect and a high player and, nationally known. Just that overall, love that I have for Hoover and just what he's done. It brings a sense of like, okay, this is my guy, this is my quarterback for one. Like, I want to do a better job of protecting him and continuously, grow a relationship with him. But just what who's done over the past few years, he's definitely earned a lot of the shine he's got.
How tight is the offensive line this year? What's the chemistry like between you guys?
I feel like we're pretty tight. Not as in the past years where it's been like just a little bit of this dysfunction and distinction between us. But I think this year the O-line has been firing on all cylinders, and then just our love for each other is like really showing as we play together. If you love somebody, you'll play for them. You'll do anything for them. So I think that's kind of what's been carrying us, for the first part of the season. I pray that it carries us through the rest of it.
You're a pretty tough guy, man. It looks like you got kind of banged up maybe against ACU a little bit. You pushed through. Just kind of talk about the toughness that you have this year and just, trying to help the offensive line as much as you can.
For the most part, I think for me, it's just like knowing that it's bigger than me. You know what I mean? Like, of course, coming with the sport, you're going to get banged up, you're going to get hurt. And if you can find a way to push through pain, there's two types of pain. The pain that comes in waves, that comes and goes, but the pain of regret lasts forever, you know what I mean? So I want to take the one that comes in waves. Like, it's going to hurt for a minute, but I know eventually I'll get through it. And then there's other sources here that'll help me deal with that as well. So, just knowing that I can push through this and help my team succeed, I know afterwards I will have that regret as though I could have pushed through it. Just know, you know what I mean? And that's right. That right there, just the overall love for my guys and love for the game. Just wanting to show them that, hey, I'm with y'all even though I'm hurting. You know what I mean?
It looks like there's a pretty good depth in the offensive line. Quentin's been out there playing for you. We've seen Remington Strickland come in for Bruno and just moving around. Just talk about the depth of the offensive line and how much it may help you to have a chance to get a break every now and then.
It's definitely appreciated. Now in the past years we haven't had much depth. The guys that were out there were the ones that was out there. So just overall, it would kind of take a toll on us. But I feel like this year, just seeing us be able to produce with the first 5 guys now allows us to now relax and get other guys in. But just knowing that we also have depth that can come in and produce the same way is also, that's why that confidence is there, that we know that, okay, even if we go out there and do our job, there won't be a downgrade, or it won't like alter what we do. So we go out, they're going to come back in and do the same thing. You know what I mean? So I think the depth this year is pretty amazing, and the depth that we have and the abilities that they have is what brings that sense of confidence.